Hey guys, how's it going? Owners here, and a very warm welcome to a new series on the channel. In this series, which is called Beat the Pole, we'll actually be trying to beat the pole that has been set in the real world F1. So previously the F1 calendar arrived at Barcelona in Catalunya, Spain, and that's exactly where we are at as well. I've tried to replicate the conditions of the qualifying session as much as possible, as realistic as possible in the simulator in Assetto Corsa. So we'll actually be driving the Mercedes today, which is right here. We'll be driving this car, obviously Hamilton's Mercedes, around Barcelona, because Hamilton has actually set the pole time with a 1:16.1 on the super soft tire. So we'll be trying to replicate that today. I think it's gonna be really tricky because I've already had a little bit of a go at getting into the 1:17s. Is already a miracle if I'm able to do that. So I don't expect ourselves to beat that time or even compete with that time, but we'll try to do our best. Now obviously this is the first series or the first episode of this new series on the channel. Let me know what you think, let me know of the idea, and if you have any feedback or improvements, then please do let me know. So actually let's jump into the car, get in there and set a banker lap first and see where we are at. So right here being on the outer lap, then like I said, I tried to replicate the real world qualifying conditions as much as possible onto this session here that we have got in Assetto Corsa. Now it may seem like we are driving on the soft tire considering the yellow sidewalls on the tires, but that's actually a visual glitch in Assetto Corsa. I can assure you I should say that we are driving on the super soft tire just like Hamilton was when he set his 1:16.1. This is our first lap, let's give it a go. Hybrid systems are ready. They are set for hot lapping mode. Here we go, DRS wide open. Down the start finish straight, we'll be hitting roughly 333 kilometers an hour heading into turn 1. Here we go, hold your breath. Fourth gear. Bit slow on entry there, could have braked later, carrying more speed into turn 1, but like I said, this is a banker lap, this is flat out. 7th gear. Up to 8th. Brake underneath the board here with the shadow. Brake too late, that will push us very wide. Very poor corner there. Down to 2nd again. Tricky corner this. Ooh. Okay, so we need a little bit of a lift. The uphill right hander. That is turn 9. Pit for off the apex again. Very sloppy lap, but it's a bank lap, so we can accept that. Last turn, onto the straight, DRS wide open with a very short run to the line and a 1:20.8, so long way off still, long way off, but that was a bank lap and I have to say it was very sloppy. Especially the uphill right hander turn 9, I expected it to be flat out, but it's actually not. Let's see whether we can have have a few setup changes that will make the car a little bit better, perhaps a little bit less understeering in the high speed corners. I'll be back with you when we have done that and we'll go for another hot lap. You know what I think is interesting about this track actually is the tires. The tires heat up so much over the course of a qualifying lap. They actually, I believe if you start with the optimal temperatures at the start of your lap, you'll end up overheating them at the end again. So you really need to find the balance between warming up the tires too much and starting with too much temperature at the start of your lap, which is quite interesting. Anyway, let's give it another go then. A little bit better. We are in the 119s, 119.999. But, you know, still very, very far off the pace. 3.8 seconds even off the pace. I don't think in this on this day we'll be able to match Hamilton's 116.1. At least not in these conditions, not on these tires, not with the setup that I've got, and probably also not with my driving ability. There's still a lot of more time left though in the car. I feel like I can gain a second at least. We can lower the fuel levels a little bit as well. Apologies for the weird head tracking that was going on in the first sector of that lap. It was a little bit stuttery. I'll try to fix that for the next run. Really see what I have to do with the tires here, because again I feel like you have to start with somewhat cold tires on the start of your lap, because they heat up so fast. But anyway, let's go with another attempt here. Right, third attempt if I'm not mistaken. Hot lap mode, hybrid system is ready. Let's go. It will be maybe a little bit more of a tricky run, because I've actually set the car up to be a little bit more oversteery, so perhaps the car is a little bit more unstable, but the target is obviously to get some lap time back. Here we go. That's what I need. Can brake a lot later for that corner still. Wide of the apex. Turn 9 then. Lift in the middle of the corner, the DRS wide open. 3/10 up roughly. I'm still surprised to see they're 2.5 tenths up. Oh man, 119.7. Look at the rear tires, they are really hot. And I could notice that in the final sector. I got a little bit of oversteer on the exit of, what was it, turn 11, 12, something like that. In one of the final attempts. Let's go, let's see whether we can get a good one out of this one. At least a lap with a little bit, with a few, with fewer mistakes. This time round I went a little bit closer with the aerodynamic balance of the car. It's a little bit more understeery. The mechanical balance is a little bit more oversteery. Let's see what that brings us. Better. Oh, careful on the curb there. Oh, sloppy. Another 2.5 tenths. 119.4, man. Can't even get into the 118s. That's how far off we actually are, but I really would love to get into the 118s. Car feels a little bit slow actually in the low speed corners, especially that final chicane. But I think I take too much curb there as well. We can still lower the fuel levels by quite a bit. Let's do that. One more run. One more. Right, running the absolute lowest fuel amount that we can possibly run. Hybrid systems ready. Here we go. Final attempt, I think. little bit quiet here, try to do the best that I can. Concentrate. It's so tricky to find a brake marker for that corner. Nope, still no 118. 119.0. No, I think that's really it. I think that is it. So nowhere near the 116.1 from Hamilton. Nowhere near. I think even if we went onto the ultra softs, we wouldn't make that. That is a massive gap that we've still got to cross, and today I simply couldn't do it. Nonetheless, hope that you have enjoyed this series. I hope that you enjoy the concept of this series as well. That you like it, like the idea. You know, more than happy to keep this one going if the feedback is positive. Also, I think next race is Monaco. What I'll try to do is do some kind of a track guide in the Assetto Corsa as well around Monaco. Before the race weekend and then after the race weekend, try to beat the pole time again. One problem though, Assetto Corsa does not support rain, so if it rains in the real world in qualifying, I think it's very hard to simulate that and beat that pole time. So I don't know, you know, perhaps we should think about that and come up with a solution. But nonetheless, let's hope that the qualifying in Monaco is dry then, so we can attack the pole time. Again, I hope to produce a video before the race weekend, do a little bit of a track, I guess, some kind of hot lap. And if you like the idea, then feel free to subscribe, because there's a lot more content coming in the next couple of weeks, next couple of months. So again, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button if you have enjoyed this video, and I think that's pretty much it for me. There's only one thing for me that remains to say, and that is take care of yourselves, and goodbye.